So how do we get it to change, Greg? I mean, you write about this all the time. We had Tony Abbott on the program last night saying that these are perilous times. We all agree that. We must put the money in the budget now. We've seen what's happening in the United Kingdom. Even there under a Labor Prime Minister, they're lifting their game. We've had the rebuke from the United States. And, you know, they are our biggest ally. We bank on the United States. And it could well be a time where they say, well, hang on, Australia, you haven't pulled your weight. You haven't done what we told you to do. You do nothing to save yourself. We'll turn our attention somewhere else and you can fry when China comes in. You're all speaking Mandarin. I mean, how do we as a country get our leaders to do what all the experts say we must do?
Well, Peter, I wish I had a good answer for you, but I would say this has been a comprehensive bipartisan failure. The coalition was hopeless in office. Scott Morrison announced the AUKUS subs. He did not announce an extra dollar of money for them. He didn't tell the people that this was going to require 3% of GDP on defence. He never said a word about that when he was in office. Albanese said all the right things about security in opposition, hasn't done anything about it in office. I think the absolute failure of the opposition in the last term to prosecute this as an issue, it wasn't an issue in the election campaign. The Trump administration has, in fact, been astoundingly polite and tolerant and easygoing about us. Not only is the American administration spending 3.5% of its GDP on defence, Labor in Britain is going to spend 3% and will go up to 3.5%. Germany is going to spend 3.5% and another 1.5% on defence infrastructure. But both the United States and Britain are now importing drones into their key operational planning for how they do military activity. And who can watch the Ukrainians just destroy $10 billion or more worth of Russian strategic bombers and so forth with drones? We've got one armed drone in our order of combat because we spent all our money on AUKUS subs and future frigates, which we're not going to get for another decade. We've got not a dollar left over. The Albanese government won't spend a dollar left over. You can buy these drones or make them for less money than the salary of the AUKUS 3-star officers would require. You make as many as you need for the first 3 months. You train with them. The young people in the ADF break them, work them out, how they use them. They innovate with them. You've got to have a presence in Ukraine to see what's happening on the front line with them. Because if we're ever in strife, you can bet our enemies will know all about this. And what the Ukrainians did to the Russians, our enemies will do to our bases on the first day. We don't even have
spot on.
Capabilities.
Yeah, Tony Abbott was saying last night when he was in Odessa over the weekend, he went and saw a drone manufacturing outfit. I think the former President Poroshenko is involved in this. I know he's in a regiment as well. But their capability with, smell of an oily rag sort of funding to make themselves as combative as they were the other day with that missile strike is just outstanding. Unfortunately, you're right, our enemies will know more about this than we ever will. I'll leave it there, Greg. You've depressed us all tonight, but I think that's the reality we've got to get our head around.